Hey Leo, this is Mimi with Divination by Mimi. Welcome to your February 1st to the 15th, 2018 tarot reading. Teeny bit of astrology. It's not quite the crazy month that it's been like January. So if this is the first 2 weeks of February 2018, including Valentine's Day. Right now in your constellation, we still got the moon and the North Node, of course, our soul's collective growth. And that's the leftover of the eclipse. We'll be feeling this eclipse energy that has everything to do with your high octave aspects or attributes for a little bit, probably at least to the full moon coming up again, the next full moon, but certainly a lot of the lessons being taught from this eclipse we'll feel through July when there's another lunar eclipse. You are a fixed fire sign. You rule the 5th house, which is about the expression of the self, the expression of the will of the self, just for the sake of doing that. And you are a loving, a creative, fun energy on your high octave. Now, the sun, your ruling planet, is currently in Aquarius and will be in Aquarius for the first couple of weeks, and then will make its move into Pisces, where we'll be moving into Pisces month. But right now we're in Aquarius month. Aquarius is your total opposite. It's the opposite side, 180 degrees across the natural natal chart. And basically, Aquarius is the opposite in terms of what you stand for. Yours is I will. Your motto is I will, which has everything to do with the self, the creativity, a creative expression just for the sake of doing that for the self. Aquarius, on the other end of the constellation, or the other end of the natal chart, has everything to do with the collective, with the other, with cooperating or interconnecting or interrelating with others. So it's tends to be more about actions and thinking and progress and movement as it relates to the other. Now, the low octave of your sign, it can be arrogance and assertion of your will over even consideration of the others, a level of tyranny, so to speak. The low octave of Aquarius can also be just being disjointed, really, really spacey, like completely withdrawing yourself from the expression of the self. And it can be an aloofness or a detachment, an emotional detachment. So very different, but each of these aspects really connect and heal the other, heal you. So there are parts of Aquarius that are very healing to you, and there are parts of Leo that are very healing to Aquarius. The reason I'm bringing up Aquarius so much is this recent eclipse has been so impactful to both signs. Because the North and South Node, or the collective soul's goal and collective soul's accomplishments, are in Aquarius and Leo. So very relevant to you and to Aquarius this month and last month. So as I was saying, you're fixed, you're a fire sign, you rule the 5th house, about expression, self-expression, very much about agape love, living from the heart. A lot of it has to do with the heart, and again, your ruling planet is the sun, which is in Aquarius at the moment. This is going to be a tarot reading for the 1st through the 15th of February 2018 for Leo. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck, which is based on Rider-Waite-Smith system. I'm doing a 4-card pull. The first card is a situation that you're in right now, something you're thinking about or something you're experiencing right now, something that's on your mind or in your life. Second card is a positive aspect to that. Third card is a negative aspect of that. And then the 4th card is any overall advice that the divine or spirit chooses to give. So I'm going to do this for Leo. Fixed fire, rule of the 5th house. All about the heart, the expression of the heart. From February 1st through the 15th, 2018, what's going on with Leo? Energies for Leo for February 1st through the 15th, 2018. What situation? What feelings are Leo sitting in for February 1st through the 15th, 2018? Holy Hecate, Cosmic Soul, Titaness, Creatrix of the Universe. What does Leo fixed fire. Thank you. Ace of Swords in reverse. No new ideas, maybe, on what your future holds. Positive aspect is the Page of Cups in reverse. Negative aspect, feeling kind of brokenhearted. You have everything to do with the heart. Spiritual advice is the Taurus card, Hierophant. So quite honestly, this is pretty clear. You're seeking something. You're seeking a new idea. You're seeking a new opportunity. It's not forthcoming. It's causing you some heartache. You're feeling disconnected, disjointed, apart, or detached from your nature, the heart. Okay. The positive aspect is, I don't understand this quite yet, and I'll look into it. But this is the Page of Cups. Pages tend to be messengers or students, and yours is in reverse, meaning a positive aspect of the situation that you're feeling right now. This lack of inspiration, lack of guidance, of ideas, lack of connection. The positive aspect of this is that I'm going to get some clarification on that. I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. I'm not sure why that would be. Overall advice here is the Hierophant, which is, unless I get clarification to the contrary, this is telling me that you need to re-engage in some kind of spiritual practice. Again, this may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, it wasn't meant for you. But the reason you're feeling cut off and disjointed and detached from the heart, from feelings, and the reason you're having no inspiration is literally you are being advised you need to reconnect with spirit in some way, with some higher understanding, even if it's just a higher version of yourself. Now, the positive aspect is what I don't get. It's the messenger of cups, or the messenger of romance, feelings, relating, emotions, intuition in reverse. So I'm going to go to the cartouche for this to get clarification on this Page of Cups in reverse as a positive. I don't get that. I must be cut off. So bear with me. What does this Page of Cups in reverse mean? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Uraeus, the serpent, wisdom. You, and I'm sorry, it was in reverse as well. I think what this is saying is there's some communication or some thinking or some course of study that you have been really focused on. Something tells me, because of this fish, that it might have something to do with the Piscean era, and that this positive aspect is seeking wisdom, not a wisdom that comes from a higher authority as in a church. Oh, okay. Okay. The good news is that the fact that you're actually coming to this stalemate spiritually. Okay, so let me back up. You're lacking inspiration. Okay, you're feeling cut off, disjointed from the heart, which is all about you. Okay, detached. Your positive aspect of this is this lack of you're a newbie. You're learning something new spiritually, and there's something that you're not getting. Perhaps you've just joined a church, or you've just taken on study of Hindu or Hindu religion or Muslim religion or Buddhism, okay? And you've come to a point, you've done some studying, but you're lacking the inspiration. You've maybe learned some of the lessons that are in the Bible, or you've read, you've done the paperwork, but you're lacking inspiration. The fact that you're at this point, okay, that you're at a point where the scripture of whatever said spiritual teaching isn't feeding you. Uraeus is telling us that the wisdom is to come from another place. The wisdom is to be relayed to you in something other than scripture. It might have to do with your own intuition, or as Spirit is kind of suggesting, you might need to, again, it doesn't have to be Christianity, it doesn't have to be the Vedas and Hinduism, but it's being suggested here that you seek out wisdom from another, not to take it on as your own. Again, because here the good news is that you're employing your own intuition, you're employing your own wisdom. Because there's something about the text that you've read that isn't sitting with you, or you're not understanding, you're not able to assimilate it into your life, you're not able to find inspiration from it, you're not able to create or complete the triangle of mind, body, and spirit at this time. You're being asked to seek advice or seek some clarity by bouncing your ideas or understandings of this scripture off of someone else, perhaps someone who's been in the faith longer. So just using the example of a let's say you are learning the Vedas and you're taking on yogic theory and learning about pranayama, and you're learning about the Hindu epics and gods and goddesses and what these archetypes means and how they relate to the skies and to us and our different parts of ourselves. You're being asked to go to someone who's perhaps been in that faith longer, perhaps a guru. Guru doesn't mean they're higher than you. A guru just means that they're well studied in it and might be able to provide a new perspective for you. Or if this is Christianity, maybe some understanding, maybe something's eluding you in the New Testament that you're not quite understanding, and you need to bounce this off of a learned person in this spiritual endeavor. I hope that makes sense. This lack of inspiration that you're feeling isn't for not studying, but you're not getting anything back from that studying. You're starting to take on what you're feeling as a result is disconnection from the inspiration that spirituality is to give us in our mundane lives, to make us remember we're part of something much bigger, but you're not feeling that right now. And you're lacking the inspiration. So the good news is you're actually at this point, which means you're now relying on your own mind, your own intuition, which is good. Uraeus is good. This is wisdom. This has to do with not just what's been written on the outside world, because that was written by another human like you, each divine. So it's asking you, it's saying, okay, it is good that you are looking within. It is good that you are looking to the subconscious. It is good that perhaps you're looking at your dreams and that you're using your intuition, your own innate, rightful intuition, intelligence, spiritual intelligence. And the suggestion here is perhaps run your ideas, your findings past someone who's been in the faith for a while. And maybe they can bounce some of your concepts back to you in a way that you can understand and take something to take the fruit from and find the inspiration that's probably there, but you're not seeing right now for some reason. So the good first step is that you are looking within, that you are using your intuition to go, okay, it's saying this. I don't want to just believe it hook, line, and sinker. So how do I take this on and assimilate it to myself so I do find inspiration, so I heal this pain? Spirit is singing, take what you're learning intuitively from the scripture, bring it to someone who's been in the faith for a while, and bounce your ideas off of them. Maybe they won't agree with what they say, but they might reflect something back to you that you'll take wisdom from. It could be anything. All right, I hope that helped, Leo. It was very lengthy, but it seems pretty specific. If you have questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you'd like a personal reading, please email me at mimimemes@hotmail.com. You can find that email address also in the description box below, along with my pricing. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love it if you did. It'd be a great way to keep in touch on this subject, your own readings, as well as, you know, the readings of your loved ones of other signs. And if this did help you, or maybe it didn't resonate with you, but you think it might with someone else who's going through something similar, share it. It might help. All right, that's all I have for you, Leah. You take care.